Ever since last time, I just keep having the thought that in this game we are essentially up against the ghost of Umbrella. Something that never fully died, like a corpse reanimating on the ground because we were complacent about it. Hello everyone, and welcome back once again to Resident Evil Requiem. Last time we made our way through the ruins of Raccoon City and reached the ARC facility. Leon realized he couldn't run from his unresolved traumas, and we managed to blow a few of those traumas up in the meantime. So, you gotta be feeling pretty good right now, but the only thing you know when entering an Umbrella facility is that you have no idea what could be in there. So this looks potentially explodey. Compressed gas. Green means open. There's not going to be a laser grid, is there? I'm going to have to check after this. Is your hair blowing any more than normal? We can actually see you getting drier, which is kind of funny. Oh, I didn't have to be there for all that. Well, it was fun, nevertheless. Are these traps meant to clear the halls if something gets out? Well, that thing's going to be joining us shortly, isn't it? Definitely looks better and bigger than your average zombie. This look, it just doesn't fade. It doesn't get covered in dust. The power doesn't go out. It just sits here exactly as it was when it was left decades ago. Although it may have been maintained to an extent, given the parties who know about it. Alright, let's go for the... Oh no. Oh no, there's liquors! Leon, don't you have anything to say about this? I was wondering when you guys would show up, or some evolution of you guys. Alright, we can find more med injectors. We've actually got a ton of these things. We've kind of got too many. And we can save at this thing. Well, it may not be a typewriter, but it's something. And we can cash in our points here. Oh, don't you worry. I think we're going to be getting plenty of additional kills. Alright, where do we want to spend this stuff? Well, the marksman is certainly ripe for upgrading, since we are going to be using it more. A bit of extra power would not go amiss, but it doesn't look like we can actually do that. We can increase the mag capacity, though. That's something I'm going to want. We're going to upgrade your rate of fire, just make you that little bit better. Because I did notice last time that I do feel it. I didn't really think I would much. Reload speed, ammo capacity. See, does it actually increase reload speed, or does it just affect reload because it's ammo capacity? Stability, I'm not sure I need. Maybe I'll just save a little bit for now. You... I mean, yeah, more ammo capacity. You've got an air filter? Oh, we can break these open. I was wondering if these would act like vases. Now, what's this? N0AH status report. Current facility operation status. Auto processing, green. Network system, all areas online. Environmental control systems, green. Disposal systems, green. Security level 2. Guards on patrol. Area status, lab unit 1, checking. 2, normal. Restricted area, normal. Pandora, normal. Now operating at 82%. System access must be performed manually from the restricted area. All information for probably very soon in the future. So, all is better than one normally expects for our experience with such facilities. I just wonder what it was like to be here during the Raccoon City outbreak. Anyone here would have survived the bombs. Unless they evacuated, which may have been the worst thing they could do. Alright, I'm seeing places I can get items. I'm also seeing places I can't see things. Keep these in mind. Oh, this is ripe for a boss fight, isn't it? I'm just waiting for the cutscene to trigger. It is awfully quiet. Break. And grab some handgun ammo. Anything else I should know about? Herb. Because that's what I really need right now is health. Keep in mind, I can also buy another med injector at the box. Really? Well, something's got to change here, so there's always the way back. A tracking module with 4,500. There is always the way back.
Where is that? Okay. I'm getting the feeling I'm not wanted around here.
Are you sure they're for me? Honestly, they could be a third party interjecting. How are we doing this? I can't take cover, can I? Yep, there go the lights. Heading left. That's one. Door's locked, though. Oh, my God, move. Oh, this is going to be such a problem. Look at that. It took the whole game, but we're actually here in gunfights. Wow, that would work way better if you would be staggered by getting shot at point-blank range. Down. You immediately took all my armor. Doors opened. Marksman rifle is best if we can use it. Anybody else wandering around up here? We need to buy more body armor. It's most effective against bullets. So long as nobody's waiting up here. Yep. Now, should I just sell the other rifle? I'm kind of thinking I probably should. I'm not going to be using it for a while. I invested a lot, but it's not the biggest need right now. So go ahead and sell Classic 70. We'll buy it back if need be, if we really need it. We'll get more power on you. And screw it, more power on you while we're at it. You may as well fill that role if we're not going to be switching between the two. Yep. Actually, I have spent so much I can't even get the body armor repair anymore. What a woeful life Leon leads. Now I'm just gonna have to kill some enemies in order to get more points. Oh well, I'm sure we can manage that. Let's just utilize a bit of third-person cheating. Actually, I do think it would be really fun to come back and play Leon in first person. Okay. Wait, if I aim, will I immediately stand up? I won't. Okay. Do I have grenades? I do. If I try to throw one over, will that cause you to stand up? It won't. Interesting. I have a bunch of regular grenades, actually. So let's take you. Shortcut here. Hang on, guys. I'm just getting ready. No, I got a surprise. It's going to be awesome, trust me. How far can we toss that? Pretty far. Far enough. There we go! Oh, that disrupted things. You didn't die, though. There we go. Well, that'll soften you up some. That killed the one. Cost him 2 grenades. Worth it? Not really. There's another. Well, not dead. Nope, he just took a second to bleed out. Okay, there's 2 more. I feel I'm at a bit of an unfair advantage. I don't care. I'm just saying that I am. But this is cool. They've realized that this position is not working for them, and they've both fallen back, and they're not poking their heads out. Like that. I am actually going to need more rifle ammo in the very near future. I don't want to climb. This is going to make me vulnerable. Can they shoot through this thing? That's going to be the other question. Wait, is there anything back here? Not that I can see. I can't even hear from them. Oh, there's one. Tell you what. Oh, this would be a waste. This would be a waste. I was getting so many grenades. I don't want to use them like this. Where's your friend? I see one of you. You both ran to this corner. The issue is when you're going to be able to see me. Where's your friend? You're down there. Wait, you can shoot me through the grate? That's really aggravating, if so. Or can you? Hang on, let's test this with the machine gun. Bullets will pass through grate. You'll get stunned by that. And also die by that. Okay, so now that we're on the same page there, you're beneath me right there. Okay. Wait for him to fire. This gun is too long. Ow. This is very inconsistent damage here. Down you go. Yeah, this is a bit annoying to negotiate these angles in the third-person view. So let's go ahead and heal using this one. Don't make the mistake of using herbs. But now that you guys are gone, we can drop down. Ooh, oh, why can't we take that rifle? I want that one. Crap. What is that? I got a prompt when I came in here, too. Oh, great, it's a shield. Great. I'm gonna be using med injectors like crazy now. Oh, come on! So, hey. Shield guy's gonna be a bit of a pickle. when his backup's gone. Yeah, we're definitely meant to be using... Ah, look at you, you're advancing with an axe. Well, let's see. What's the possibility of me taking you down with a single pistol shot? I just need to get a good angle. Wait till it's behind you, and... Okay, well, that didn't work. How about this? How smart are you on such matters? Well, I mean, it worked. And we can get a med injector. It's good, because we're going to need it. Yeah, you guys are a little awkward to fight. You can tell the game wasn't, like, made for this. It doesn't work horribly. But a lot of the time it is trying to figure out angles. And if you guys hit me, like, at all, it's going to do a massive amount of damage to me. Like, I can take about a quarter-second sustained fire here. Getting more ammo is helpful. I need to heal. I mean, I'm at, like, more than half health, but I'm not going to be able to take this. So if we start crafting, what can we do? I can make another grenade. More rifle ammo, actually, is probably going to be a better use. Yeah, there we go. We had 2 scrap. That's why we saved it. And we're back around to here. Well, let's cash in our human kills. I can't recall if I've ever fought human enemies in Resident Evil before. Now we've got our body armor fixed up. Let's keep clearing.
Here at ARC, your movements will be constantly monitored. Do not leave the designated areas without authorization. The recording and transmitting of information is strictly prohibited.
Darwin, I didn't know you took up a modeling career. This look suits you. You know, for something that must have cost a fortune to construct this deep underground, there sure is a lot of wasted space, isn't there? They really are dedicated to their vanity projects. Various combinations of flesh and bone.
Not necessary. I'll neutralize the target myself. Leon Kennedy. We finally meet.
Okay, so it's a parry thing.
How about an autograph?
I heard you were a smartass.
There's a Souls fight just in the middle of this. Hey, what if we don't play fair?
For someone at death's door.
You'll just damage me anyway.
How sweet.
Okay, so I guess we have to use the axe then. And also, you'll sometimes just hit me anyway. What was that? You've got flashbangs. Awesome. I don't even know what to say. Our things are severely degraded, our armor. You can just hit anyway. Come on. Heal up. We don't have a lot. Oh, no, you've got a gun, so yeah, that's gonna be an issue. Hit you with that. You're knocked over. Oh, yeah, you can just do that Resident Evil dodging bullets nonsense. Get it off. Oh, you're damaging me anyway, even before the thing runs down. And it's over much faster than expected.
Ran into trouble. This guy was one tough bastard.
Coming from you, that's quite the compliment.
Who was that? Okay. We can get the Mortal Edge, a formidable instrument of death. It's taken countless lives and is steeped in a long, bloody history. Has exceptional parry capabilities. Maybe that increases the window? An unassuming design, but when in the hands of a skilled user, it becomes a deadly weapon. That took all our health. All of it. I did not expect Souls-like elements to be entering this game, but well, one of the many other ways they're doing it. Although I do like the concept in theory, since the axe is such well, it's such an icon of this game right now. We found another med injector, so we've at least got something. How are we moving this stuff around? Well, first of all, I need to fix this stuff. I'm not sure the Mortal Edge actually has much, if any, more power than the regular hatchet that it's upgraded. Actually, it may have a good bit less. But it's got somewhat better durability, and it claims the parries are better. So let's try it. Let's grab it. How are we doing on health, by the way? Fine, but our armor's gone. Anything back there? No.
Grace should be nearby. Time to finally get some answers.
I am incredibly confused right now.
Grace should be just up ahead.
Grace, this is where we are. The world is under threat. The technology to control another's will already exists, but it's not efficient at infecting others. I believe Spencer solved that with Elpis. The Connection sealed Raccoon City to save it for themselves, and it's been waiting here ever since. This is as far as we could get. If the wrong password is entered, the Ark will be destroyed and Elpis will be lost forever. So tell me, Grace, what's the password?
I don't know.
Of course you do. You're the...
Leon!
Don't embarrass yourself, Mr. Kennedy. You can't beat me.
Aren't we fancy?
Don't move! Oh, wait! You still need me, right?
Where does this take us?
Your guess is as good as mine. Time to get off. Come on.
What now? Leon. Leon! Leon, are you okay?
How long was I out?
I don't know. A while. Those marks.
It's T-virus. Stage 3 infection.
If you're so sick, why would you come here?
This place. Raccoon City was where it all began for me. When it all happened, I couldn't make a difference. So I am here now.
We can't stop Zeno.
He said something about you having a password. What was he talking about?
I don't know. I'm sorry. Here.
I'm going back. I'm gonna destroy Elvis.
I'm coming with you.
No, you're not.
I don't want any more regrets. Whatever it takes, count me in.
If anything happens to me, you promise you'll end this.
I promise.
Come on.
Here we are, together at last. And you're in a bad way, although part of that may be due to the repeated traumatic chest injuries. We're Grace again, and we've still got her stuff. Well, some of it. Let's go. Those are some crazy heroics up there. I don't suppose you'll end up like him, will you? That could be a pretty good reverse Uno card.
Look! There's a door over there.
Crane's blocking it, though.
So, find some controls then? This in first person kind of makes them feel more real, doesn't it? Seeing those lifelike animations, both of us shining lights into the dark. I don't know, it's not so often we get to see, like, real people at real scale in a game that looks this good. You wanna give me a boost? Oh my god, there's our hero shot. There it is. There it is, F12.
I can check it out for us. You think you can give me a boost?
Guess we're about to find out. out for yourself up there, yeah?
I will.
For as cool as Leon is, I was looking forward to getting to play as Grace again. I mean, every element of this game is strong. The survival side, the action side.
Once I go down, there's no getting back up.
Well, it's not like there's anywhere else for us to go. Of course, maybe he could have provided us with another gun. Maybe Requiem again? We've already proved ourselves with it. You know, I'm really glad that this community has been as amused by that as I was. Like, just how hilarious it is that out of all his arsenal, he hands her the hand cannon. Really, though, I need to take a quick inventory of what we've got. I'm still holding the hourglass. Got the Molotov, both guns, bottles and med injector. I'd forgotten how little she actually carries. And we've still got the issue where we're carrying the old, slightly less good gun, but I want to use that ammo. We've got nothing in addition. Gonna need a key to
Locked. Override key required for
operate these controls.
reactivation.
Looks like he's not doing so great down there. After everything he's done, it must feel awful to just be sitting there while we're going and risking our lives. But he knows he doesn't have another choice. What worries me is that the last couple scenes have all the makings of a passing the torch story. Smash. Hey, we've got another bottle, so it still wants us doing distractions. Good thing they've still got some analog technology down here. And wouldn't you know it, all of our stuff has been brought forward. I wonder if there was actually something we could do with the severed hand. But all our handgun ammo is here. We can make Requiem if we want. We've got lots of green herbs, too. Maybe bring a makeshift knife. I wonder if those coins will actually come back into play. Restricted area. Archive/Central Refining System, Pandora.
Okay, just beyond here.
It always is. I'd honestly kind of forgotten about the blood crafting system. I'm amazed at how long it's been, because we spent the entire game as Grace. But here we go.
Warning. Threat level orange. Confirmed in storage sector. Critical error. Containment lockdown failure.
I really hope Leon took out your entire security team. And I am wondering if we've seen the last of Victor, because when we saw him last, that was what we call a Disney villain death. You know, the kind of thing that maximizes potential for return in a sequel. We never saw a body. Awesome. Grace and Liquors. Well, actually, she might be uniquely equipped. Oh no.
Can't see.
good of you to determine that from that short little thing, because that's what I determined from the Ghost Witch earlier when she first made her appearance. And that turned out to not be the case. Even though it was much more telegraphed than that by my eye. And there's more than one. Oh, my God, we should have just been more aggressive. I wonder if the hemolytic injector would have actually helped us here. We could burn it. I don't want to use my supply of valuable bottles. These things ain't cheap. A nickel each. Oh my God. Okay, move. Just get away from there. Okay, so we've got to be careful for things on the ground. These are something new. And I'm worried because they sort of remind me of a certain type of enemy from Resident Evil 3. Alright, well, you guys shouldn't mind if I pop this flashlight out, right? We don't need to be over there. Is that open or no? Seems like it's malfunctioning. I didn't realize those needed a hand input. I kind of thought they were like at the grocery store. You know, that advanced technology. Well, we've come back around. Oh, it is. We just need to access that somehow? Actually, this is something I need to talk about. I was just going to say that it almost seems like they would have a reason for us to be able to access this stuff, given our origin, but maybe it's not quite that easy, because Xeno seemed surprised at what we were saying, that we didn't know the information he wanted. Hey, maybe Leon inputting a bunch of nonsense earlier and getting locked out of the computer could be foreshadowing. So here's our issue. If we engage that guy, it'll get this guy's attention. Do we have injectors? Actually, don't. But we could make one. What the hey, we could make two. We had tons of scrap back home. I just want you back here in case we need to shoot and scoot. Because something tells me I don't have the firepower to chew through whatever health you have before you get to me. Although everything I've learned about this game suggests we can probably kill you. You're more or less facing one way. Would a licker attack you if you made too much noise? That leaves us with not very much blood. Bottle of acid. A bottle of concentrated sulfuric acid that is highly effective against enemies with exposed tissue. If you break a bottle of acid, the contents will disperse into the surrounding area. A particularly effective strategy against the licker. Not even for you guys. You guys probably aren't blind, right? But I could potentially dispatch this one. Oh. I so hope this hangs on the ceiling. I'll just have some of your blood, thank you very much. Wow, that really does make short work of you. But we've been given extra for a reason. Now, as for you guys, let's find out... this is our chance for science. Let's find out if the hemolytic injector works. It does. Would we rather use bullets? Depends on how many shots you take. We can make more. Kaboom! Bet the old protagonist would have liked this, huh? Now, keep in mind, they're the same cost as the bullets, more or less. If we can kill you for fewer than 8 bullets, it's worth it. We're using the also less powerful gun now. Shove you over. 3, 4, 5. Oh my god! There's another one. But not for long. Did we need to do that? Perhaps not. But it sure is satisfying. Grace has killed 2 lickers. Leon would have struggled with that in the first game. Well, the first game he was in. Can we get blood from you? Not really. Oh, look at those chompers. Also, it's a good thing you've got those tumorous growths to preserve your modesty. Now children can play this game. Oh, there's our override key. Great. Great. Okay. Well, once more, you ain't blind, but I ain't dumb, so I'm gonna try getting around you. Oh, the whole base is in darkness. Thankfully, no lickers here. Unless the lights go out as we approach, which is a distinct possibility.
I'm not dead yet.
Yep, good news. Good news as always. Let's take a save, though, because that was kind of tense. It provides an easy but a limited solution. Oh, no. Did I reload? Okay, I'm just gonna go to the other weapon. Let's store you, and we'll pull you out if we need you, because otherwise we're never gonna see Grace's gun. Okay, so there are things back here now. Let's try this over here. I don't think this will get us in. I just want to try it. Yeah. Just trying to use every possibility. If I'm gonna totally cheat here. Nothing we can still pick up. We're just sneaking on back. Where'd it go? Okay. The only thing scarier than a licker in front of me is one that was and isn't now. An almost literal where's the spider? Leon! Did anything crawl its way into here? It'd be so hard to tell. Alright, there you go. That's gonna make noise.
All right, Leon. Be careful.
He's off on a parallel story.
Nice.
You know, of course the game has to make sure that these two are apart for the entire time, and I sort of expected that. But I do like that they intersect enough, and the stories are parallel, so it never really feels like, okay, we're just ignoring this for a long time. And he is actually moving forward. We can see him down there. When it comes time to play as Leon, if I don't match his animations exactly, it just game overs me. Hey, so remember what I said earlier about the one I can't see? Yeah, no, see, that's like way worse than what you were doing before. May have to use a bottle for this. How's your sense of smell? I hope it's worse than your sense of taste. Oh my god. Hope our crawl is faster than yours. You just stay right there, wills ya? Okay, we're around the corner and we're going. You wouldn't hit a girl in the save room, would you? It's also really cool that these things make a return in a way that's actually, like, threatening. Actually capturing their menace from before. I think I've got all I need right now. So let's just move on. Whoa. I've just walked into the Mirror's Edge room. You require 2 of something. I guess this is one of those things where I'll know it when I see it.
Threat level red in storage sector.
Yeah, I know, there's red everywhere.
Control center. Noah.
No.
Noah. Another bottle. I've not really found a ton of use for them. Ooh, more crafting recipes. I can now craft the bottle of acid along with various other items. Thanks, they pulled a real Gilligan's Island there, and the rest. We don't have a key for this. Let's look at our new crafting. To make a bottle of acid, we need scrap and 80 blood. Probably a good idea to always use, or always have at least one of these, right? Let's peer at somebody's emails. Access log, 51st assembly minutes. Checking database access request. The following data was found. Minutes of the 51st assembly meeting as transcribed by AI Control Center, NOAA. The state. We heard the key, Grace Ashcroft, has finally been found. It's been 28 years since we occupied Ark. Are you sure she's the one? Z, probably Zeno. Without a doubt. There's no need to worry. More importantly, don't you think your withdrawal from the treaty is too blatant? It's a bluff. The United States is, and always will be, at the center of the world. The BSAA are fully under our control as well. Are there any changes in product supply? Hey now, this really does go all the way to the top. First we learned it wasn't the government, then we learned it was. Ark's factory automation is constantly evolving. I believe that's enough for today. We can discuss further while we view the products. Hello? Actually, this sort of looks like the upper level of the room Leon was in before. I don't think it is, though. Alright, we've got a lot of space here. That's closed. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. may need this. Sterilization chamber safe. Emergency supplies code. Right 10, left 90, right 20. Actually, the room upstairs says monitoring room, so that's not gonna work here. Oh, great, there's two. Wait, what is this? Oh. Oh, we can open these things! And apparently that's not too much to ask. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna back out of here, just in case. Yeah, no, that sound doesn't count. You're just gonna go about your patrol route. Can we open that one too? Got one bottle of acid. We can only eliminate one. By the choreography we observed, you should be coming out right about there. Okay, look, there's a guy there. Oh, come on. Not really what I need. Handgun ammo. Well, that was worth the risk. If I could just lure you. You're in my way, so if I can just lure you out and around. Hopefully they don't follow me this far. God. It's right there. I mean, I could totally lure this thing and kill it. Could I shoot the glass and get out there? That's the other question. I have no idea what it wants me to do about this. I need to get a peek around that corner. Have you moved? You've gone right back. You've gone right back to the same place. There's an open container there. As for you... Thing looks like Art the Clown. That's open, but it doesn't get me through. So even using acid here isn't gonna help me. Unless I could wait for them both to be near each other and then hit them both with acid. Would it work on both? The other one should be drawn to the site of the hit and not me. So let's toss you over there. That's bottle one. Both of you get over there. All three of you, actually. And toss. You fight each other. You're burning. It says you're burning. Oh, hey, look, that actually worked. Okay. We can get bang for our buck. Oh, speaking of, bang. That'll be a buck. What's going on? Okay. Weirdness with the animation. I should be able to collect from you guys as well. Ooh, it's a decent amount, too. Maybe even enough to make some more? Let's see. Bottle of acid, yes thank you. And it restarts all of that. One thing I really appreciate, I noticed this as Leon, is that if you try to reload with a weapon that's full, they'll just sort of examine the gun a little bit. That's kind of neat. By doing all that, we also, I guess, revealed that there aren't other liquors in the room. I technically only needed to kill that zombie, but for the resources we expended, I'd say we did pretty well. I do hear something else, though. Okay, there's you. There. Oh, no, there is another liquor. It's just they decided to phase into existence right now in particular. If you're coming this way, I can move around and maybe try to inject you. I'm really not feeling another use of acid here. I really don't know what to do about this dude. Okay, well, we're learning your patrol route. We're learning interesting things about our neighbors. It is possible to move up and inject you then, provided you don't turn around at the last moment and do something annoying. More scrap. There is just one of you, right? I'm pretty sure there's just the one. Are you looking around? Did you hear that? Oh no, there's two. There's totally two. Can we sneak in here? That's the question. Monitor control room safe. Alright, left 50, right 60, left 80. Hey, we're going back up. Well, whatever. With zombie out of the way, most of the challenge here is defeated. It's just a lot of back and forth, man. Oh, we can open this too. But you know what that means. Even though this is a tough room, it's gearing us up. Oh my god. There goes our advantage. I'm gonna lure you as far as I possibly can. The point is to kill you, and then get out of dodge. I'm assuming the louder we are, the more persistent they'll probably be in their chase. That works for me. Are they coming? You know, something I noticed while editing Leon's videos is how after their head explodes, it doesn't just spray blood all over the place. It actually will continue to spurt out, and those spurts will continue to paint the environment. Now, that is love and attention to detail. And it seems like every mechanic and every set piece in the game conspires to make sure that Grace is drenched, and yet her shirt never gets any bloodier than it was in the beginning. So since you guys don't seem to have cared about that, there's another makeshift knife, which we don't really need right now. But the blood makes it worthwhile. Actually, I should use this to make another injector. Thank you. I've got to bank this stuff. It's a long, long walk back to save, though. I've got to go there anyway. I was going to go there anyway. I forgot. They did it again. Well. At least there's a transfusion bag to cover that. Well, off we go. Can use that to cover our retreat. Worth it? Not particularly. We need to make yet another injector, which means we need more blood. Okay, what was this? Left 50, right 60, left 80. So 50, 60. We're going all the way back around. 80. Okay, maybe it was kind of worth it. We got our bottle back, and we got another bottle of acid, leaving us with 2. And we can also go ahead and use this right away. You know, I've got to say, killing 4 lickers on her first Resident Evil night is not all that bad. And, like, I don't know how common this stuff is for people like Leon and Chris Redfield to deal with. Like, do you think they get into these situations and think, ah, man, it's going to be another Resident Evil? Look at you, exploded all over the inside of that container. This game is just so meaty and real. Capcom's got the sauce for this kind of thing. Not to be confused with this sauce that's spread all over. You guys could very easily pen me in. Sorry for all the looking around. I know that's kind of nauseating with this FOV. And once more, I know you guys said that there are mods for it, but there are some things that lead me to believe it might break some things. And at this point, in for a penny, in for a pound. Although I'm sure I will be installing it for myself afterwards. I'm kind of wondering what the bonuses after this are going to be like. I mean, I could totally imagine like a time trial or something, like a survival mode on the conveyor belt of death back in the sewers. Like, I was just watching that clip back today, and I was thinking, dang, that was fun. Oh, great.
Control Center. Noah. Reboot failure. No response.
Hey, so there's still 2 guys down there.
Protocol inactive. Containment protocol inactive.
Can we maybe do something about that? Also, just my luck for there to be a save point right here. And just your luck, Mr. Raccoon, to meet your end. Wow, are you really gonna make me use a bullet for this? Maybe when we climb up we can do something, but I'm not sure if it's gonna let me come back. The Demon Core. No, that's the Noblesse Orb. A beautiful white orb. One of the objects needed to enter the Administrator area within ARC.
This is it. I did it.
It's an important self-confidence exercise to congratulate yourself on your successes. Unfortunately, this is what we call one of them half-save rooms. There's no box. We can internalize our floor plan here. Actually, no. Sterilization chamber is all the way back over here, so we're going to be doing a little bit of backtracking. Something's going to happen, because the only way back would be for that glass to be destroyed. You weren't here just moments ago. Do you get mad if I do this? Okay, you don't get mad about that. But you do get mad when we break these things open. It's a maze of temptations. Meanwhile, you're right below us. Well, this is an inverted perspective. Usually you're the ones on the ceiling. Yep. Okay, forget these supplies. I'm more interested in getting past you. Unless we do another cheeky maneuver. Let's just make sure they're not secretly behind me. Wait, are you guys maybe just going in a circle? I don't want to move forward to test that assumption. Yeah, no, because I could end up pinned between you. No, I think we're meant to drop down over there. Okay. This is for all the marbles. Guys below are presumably unaffected. Oh, I know the other guy's close enough. Ah, you'll run right towards it. Ah, you idiot. Get sounded. That sounded better in my head. Don't read too much into that. Although, I mean, if it is in the name of science, you didn't die. You didn't stay in there the whole time. Alright. How about this then? You would have been severely damaged, right? We have a save nearby. There we go. You guys are real angry about that. But I'm not sure there's anything you can actually do. Stay mad. I mean, you guys should be able to crawl around on the walls, but yep, this is a real bounty. 1 acid and 1 bottle. That's a huge return of investment. Scrap. Aw, man, I just can't even carry all the cool stuff I got from killing you. Hopefully there's a way for me to get back. Well, I mean, there is. It's going back through these guys down there. I've got 5 extra bullets. So we're up to 6 liquors on our first Resident Evil. And another empty bottle. So we could take everything, ultimately. Actually, making strategic noise up here could be helpful for keeping you guys away. I thought there was one crawling there, but I was just bumping you. Hey, what kind of noise is this gonna make? Not a lot, thankfully. Okay, let's get the heck out of here. Oh my... Well, the return trip will be easier now. I know how we can make it even easier. I should have used the acid just now, just there. I'm gonna need to use it on one of you, right? Or do we want to make it 8? Hemolytic injector also works, it seems. There we go. I mean, hey, I've got access to plenty more blood now, right? So there's nothing stopping me from simply making more. Actually, bottles have suddenly become a very relevant resource. You vanished without a trace? It's really cool how certain objects aren't necessarily useful in the moment, but gain relevance later on. Or maybe their use modifies. Oh no, you can't get through that? Not for a Scooby snack, not for anything? You can't push the remainder of this over? Okay. Well, I guess it's a good thing I brought everything. I probably had to kill at least one of you in order to get through. Maybe I could have swung wide around the guy on the right, I don't know. All I do know is that we can drop off our new orb here, even if I do want to keep looking at it. It's mesmerizing. More places could use orbs. That's my hot take of the week. There's that safe. I've forgotten all about it. I don't remember, were there any still alive here? If so, we're gonna find out about them. And I realize now why it wasn't giving us bottles earlier when they were introduced. It's simply because we'd have a collection of them in the safe now, like we did with the herbs and other things. Okay, 10, right 10, left 90, right 20. Open up, we've got another Molotov, a whole bunch of handgun, another med injector. Oh, it's an embarrassment of riches. And hey, we just got the achievement for opening every safe. That must mean we're nearing the end then, right? Oh, hey, it's you. Are there liquors around? I mean, it's not like I need to be stingy with ammo, right? Let's shove you over. Is it even worth it? I mean, come on. Grace has long ago crossed the ash threshold. She doesn't have to be afraid of anything. Use key. And we're in. Oh my. I guess this is where they tested the injectors. Body there. Potentially to get up. Make a note of all potential threats. Well, this one was significantly easier. I was probably supposed to come here first, since we were in this area first. Animus orb. A beautiful crimson orb. One of the objects needed to enter the administration area within ARC. Oh, great. Never mind, so much for anything ever being easy. Hey, why don't we try it? Shove you down. And we're out. And that's all we need. There's no reason, as far as I can tell, to stick around. Was there anything else there? A blood transfusion bag. Actually, a lot of blood, but you know what? Not worth it. Let's go. I mean, Grace, you've really gone through trial by fire, haven't you? I mean, you probably still don't feel any better at this, but you're starting to be more bold, and it's all through gameplay. There you go. I mean, we've been through plenty of these sterile environments, but this still just shorted me for a second.
Something important. I'll explain later. Shutting yourself away in a dark room like this is quite the change for you, after the life you've led.
Life takes unexpected turns, don't you think?
Looking back, do you feel that the choices you've made have contributed to your present circumstances?
Of course. What you sow, you reap. Isn't that the natural order?
So, tell me, Lord Spencer, what would you like the world to know?
The truth. But, a short break before we begin, Miss Ashcroft. I'm not a young man. I don't have the energy I once did.
Why would Mom hide this?
Back in biz. Fuck.
You alright, Leon?
I am now. Grace cleared the way for me.
That's not what I'm talking about. Your body can't take much more.
I'm gonna settle this. You just send us a chopper for immediate evacuation.
Backup is coming. I'm confident Grace will make it. I'm just worried about Leon, of course. You know, this kind of came out of nowhere and interrupted my massive list of 11 games I plan to play in this year. And, well, I guess this will serve to enhance the experience of playing the Resident Evil 4 remake, right?
Containment breach. System-wide surveillance failure detected.
Got more handgun. Wow, we've got handgun. We have no armor though. More Requiem ammo. And we're gonna use it. What are we saving it for, right? Looks like something out of Empire Strikes Back, doesn't it? Like Cloud City.
Over there. Easy as pie.
Never change. And Leon, right now you're alive, so really, don't change. You guys are carrying weapons. So much for everything about you guys, huh? We can get some scrap for more crafting. Although we're not really wanting for very much. Leon is reaching his limit. Sudden bouts of coughing and blurred vision will cause him to falter. He can only wait for these effects to subside. And even now, we've got something in us.
You've got to be kidding me.
Another grenade. We've got another double stack. We really need to make use of everything. How are we doing on health? Not very much. So we can collect more here. And hopefully buy another. That's going to be body armor repair and a med injector. And what the heck, while we're here, shotgun shells and rifle ammo. All that stuff is going to be important. Any improvements we can make... Or wait. Oh no, we can't upgrade the other axe. We could sell the Mortal Edge for 25,000. It's unique, it's one of a kind. Do we want to? Well, I've already decided on using the Mortal Edge, because it's allegedly better at parrying. It's given us all these things. It would really be nice to be able to carry these things over to a new Game Plus. I'm not quite sure how that'll work yet. Bioweapon Repository 11. Let's make sure we're good. Make real sure we're good. Because I think the fight of our life is coming, and we are not in the best of shape. Maybe he'll go easy on me? Well, there's explosives. That doesn't bode well.
Security threat detected. Elevator shut down. In effect. Override key authorization required.
Oh boy, we're having fun in the ARC facility. More machine gun. We've got lots, but we go through lots. A legendary tracking module. Wow. This was the bracelet of a true warrior. Yep, there's gonna be a big ol' fight in here. Hey, what I can do is go back and upgrade Requiem even more. We could get a little more power, but making sure we can keep it coming would probably be more valuable in this moment. So everything that's in there is going to be rapidly coming out here. Is that what's happening? Not so far, but that's coming. Give me 7 machine gun bullets. Oh, cool. Yep, wouldn't be a reunion otherwise, would it? Oh, please shut up. We need to get in there. I mean... this thing is suppressed. They won't do nothing about nothing. Will it work, though? Yeah, they're kind of just sticking underneath me. Oh. Yep, no, I was wrong about that. Yeah. No, see... I envisioned this going differently, is my thing. I'm gonna just toss this at the floor there. And earn some points. It didn't go as planned, but it did go, and that's the important thing. I will have learned nothing. Let's try something else on you. Are you coming up here still? No? Oh, wow. The daily commute, eh? I see you down there. Look, this is really, really time sensitive for me, so if you could just... yeah, right there. I've got lots of ammo, so... I can't look all the way down. This is really unfair to me. Mr. Looker, if you would. There we go.
Changed much. Oh, yeah.
See, this is the incentive not to sneak past you. We would have missed your quips. What's Leon without quips? Now we can just lackadaisically stroll on through. Unfortunately, there's still lots of guys waiting to come on out. We can get some of our shells back. Oh, we absolutely are not done. Easy, kitty. Easy. So I really, really want to save Requiem for the final fight. I'm going to be really annoyed if it's a final fight where it's not useful, but it seems like it might be another axe fight. The important thing is that Leon waits for nothing. We can open up new areas like that. And there's those blocked stairs. Why am I getting increments of 7 machine gun bullets now? I really don't quite understand that. Anyway, combine you guys. And get out of here. Is there something down here? Oh no, that's just where we're going. Alright, you guys are starting to be a bit of a high-end ammo sink. Yeah, but then again, you are probably the last one. imagine if we could just do an axe takedown. Imagine that. Oh, we could! We totally could, and I missed it. Alright. Oh wait, there's another one! Let's get over there. Oh wait, but there isn't now? Come on, hit me. We can parry that. We just chopped a liquor to death. You know what? I'm glad everything went the way it did. That really felt like resolving trauma, even more so than the Super Tyrant fight. All right. Well, we still got some med injectors. Man, parrying a liquor. I am definitely going to be replaying this game a bunch of times now that I've got a better grip on this thing. You're down and we're in, but it is... that was all our shotgun ammo, so it's probably going to be spawning more. And I will make an effort, at least. Anybody more crawling around? No. Remember when two of these guys was effectively a mini-boss? I remember. I wish I had tried stealthing them. It's not the kind of thing you would assume would work. More Requiem. Grade. And med injector. Let's just make sure that you guys are equipped in the right slot. Because we're out of double stack now. Although we don't have to be. Let's do it. I mean, the machine gun appreciates your contribution. Wait for it to subside. This has really been a cathartic journey for Leon, hasn't it? I mean, he's dying, but still. Is this our chance? Oh, there's so many of them. And it's gonna make so much noise. Tell you what, though. Okay, hatching ideas. Hatching cool ideas. But I kind of feel like I should save first. Call me scummy. Alright, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At least 6, maybe more. But these things beep when you throw them, don't they? Try it. Okay, well, you not responding to that is really dumb. Boom, that's 4. 2,000 right away. Pay attention to where they are. Oh, nope, there's another. Oh! Have we got survivors? Where are they? Not today! Oh, look at that! We can parry and then axe! Leon, I underestimated you so badly. Where are you coming from? Nope. Not today, buddy. Ow. Not today. Who boy, the later stages of this game are cool. I'm telling you, playing with like a full knowledge of parrying and all this stuff, easily worth a replay just for that alone. Oh, hey, you gave me scrap. We're gonna be heading back to get some good stuff. Screw it, I want a fully powerful Requiem. I don't have a ton else to spend this on. Let's make sure we repair our body armor. And take some machine gun ammo. At a certain point, what am I saving any of this for? You know, whatever happens, I just killed a room full of lickers, a small room in the dark, and I'm feeling pretty good. You guys look like a bit of a primitive design these days, don't you?
Warning. Autoclave compromised. Pod lockdown unavailable.
Okay, so that's like cool and all.
Corrupt. Self-repair functionality offline.
Yeah, I mean, I anticipated that. I do have a contingency plan.
Let's get this over with.
Come on. Tried to parry that. It didn't want to listen.
The elevator will arrive shortly.
The grenade was a good investment. Unfortunately, we lost some body armor doing that. Do we want more grenades? Yeah, probably. Well, we probably want rifle ammo more, right? And shotgun, as if we need handgun.
The elevator has arrived.
Leon is so done with everybody's nonsense.
Almost sure.
I'm starting to stagger, lose control of my walk. The Federal Bureau of Control? Or the back rooms?
What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind?
My research opened Pandora's box, unleashing disaster upon the world.
Except Elpis, the goddess of hope? Or so the myth goes.
A blind hope.
What do you mean?
Humans cannot predict when death will come for them. This is why they have hope. I was wrong, and I am plagued by guilt. Happiness cannot be achieved at the expense of others. I think that's enough for today.
Why did you accept my request for an interview? Who is that? Is that one of your subjects?
Of course not. She was alone in the world. I took her in to make amends.
Is she...
Perfectly normal. Just an average child needing a home. She is my hope. Aren't you beautiful? Would you like to hold her?
Okay. She's adorable. What's her name?
Grace.
Grace. Is there anything else you'd like to tell me?
I've said my piece. I only hope it serves as a requiem for those who have passed.
Leon. Leon. I need to hurry.
But not hurry too much because we need to analyze what we just saw. So we presumably are not one of the clones. We are, well, just a girl. Our resemblance causes a mistake in identity, and they're not going to be happy now that they found out, but most importantly, it changes our entire vision of the series. Now, I don't know if this man has been actually physically present in the games before this. Now, I don't know if Spencer was in these games before this ever physically, but it seems like in a game about legacy, he wanted to change his, where 30 years on, everyone views him as a visionary and really knows him for his works. They don't have any idea who he was, and how horrified he would be to see all this continue. Worse yet, to see this being done in his name. I've been talking about how one of the scariest things about Resident Evil is that these biological horrors are man-made, that people have done this. But this is showing the other side of it, that people have done this, and I think maybe it's adding some much-needed humanity to this franchise. Not necessarily trying to rehabilitate his character, he's still responsible for all of this, and at one point he was willing. But the fact that the man behind it all came to regret his works, it kind of casts everything that's come after in a more tragic light. Back in a mansion. Oh, he loves those wood walls, doesn't he? Now, I've never fully played through the first game, but I wonder if this isn't even a recreation of an area. Don't seem to be any notes, but do there need to be any? The scene speaks for itself. A perfect punctuation to the man we just saw. Now, like I said, I don't know about his presence in other games or his previous characterization. All I know is what we've seen here, and I've been thinking about this guy. We've been aware of the Founder's presence for the entire game, and he's not at all what I imagined. You're not going to be in any shape to fight a boss, so I'm really hoping that we can do something for Leon.
This is finally my chance to do something.
Leon saved me. Hopefully we can save him. We both got failures to make up for. I mean, Ashley, do you have any idea how much cred that would earn you with the community?
Leon! Leon! Oh, no. Hey, it's me. It's Grace. Oh, please wake up. Come on. Wake up, wake up.
Hey, you. I was just resting my eyes.
You're okay. Oh, let me help you.
Let's do this.
Okay. I don't know the password.
It's okay. Soon left it wide open for us. Any wrong code will do. It'll destroy Opus.
Let's try.
Grace, whatever it takes. I can buy you some time.
No. No, I have an idea.
I trust you. I trust you.
So, the prodigal daughter returns.
I know the password.
Fulfill your destiny, and all will be forgiven.
Only if you let Leon live.
Very well.
We have a choice here. You know what? I mean, call it trying to assemble the tropes to try and figure out what will happen. But look, we have our answer. We were given an option when anything would have worked before. I mean, we could have run our fingers across the keyboard before and done this had Leon not showed up. Let's release Opus. Let's trust Grace. Leon does.
Please know that you are my hope.
She is my hope. A blind hope.
Okay.
Blindness. Oh.
This is it.
What are you doing, Grace?
Spencer regretted what he did.
Well done.
You promised.
Yes, that I would let him live. Mr. Kennedy, I give you the honor of experiencing my power firsthand.
I'm not sure Elpis is what you think it is. There's nothing special about me. I was never any king. Spencer wanted to make amends.
But you released Elpis. What is it? Tell me!
Leon!
Why? My powers!
Elpis is Spencer's atonement. It's an antiviral.
Amazing. I am humbled by my master's genius.
Your research was wrong. Elpis wasn't a weapon. There was never a key.
Spencer's paper was obviously incomplete. There was no connection between Grace and Emily.
Do you know how much time and money I wasted on this?
Don't you see the genius? With Elpis, all virus-based weapons are useless. The world order will be thrown into chaos.
We wanted a weapon.
Instead, Spencer gave us anarchy. I will carry his torch and bring his vision to life.
You? You and Spencer were a means to an end.
Yet he outwitted you all.
Spencer defied us and paid the price with his life. He was nothing.
You are nothing but an imitation.
It's over, Victor. The Connections is done with you!
We can't let him have it.
Your ignorance is staggering.
It's a cure. Oh, it's working. Leon, it's working. Wake up.
Now, let it all come down. All of it.
Grace, what happened?
It's gonna go! Grab something!
Grace.
Grace!
Tell me to bury Umbrella's last skeleton.
Spencer's vision lives through me. And
Oh, come on.
it is brought to fruition.
This needs to be fixed. Ow! Alright, we've got problems here. Hey! He sorta helped us end this, hasn't he? I mean, if anything, we could have been allies in this, although he surely wants to seize power for himself. Come on. Okay, there's more. You're charging up an attack. That sucks. Okay, you've got electro nonsense. What do I do about that? Get out of the area, I suppose, if I can. You've got a lawn chair. The RPG, rocket launcher developed for anti-tank use. The simple design boasts devastating power. This was how we ended the first Tyrant. Incorporates a recoilless design that produces a potentially hazardous backblast when fired. Can we kill you with backblast? I feel like we should get something for that. There we go. Wait, let's make sure you're properly shortcutted. Do you have any ammo for it?
It's over. Good riddance.
Careful, that was concerningly easy. Yep. Where did you get that biomass?
Nemesis. You're so damn relentless.
And an intelligent one at that. Oh my. Alright, this may be harder than I thought. Oh great, it's another one like the plant boss fight. Ow. What am I supposed to do to avoid that? That looks like it takes up the entire arena. I am really, really not a fan of this type of fight. Come on. Move inward sometimes, but thing is, we don't really have a lot of time to respond. Oh wait, wait. Do we have grenades? Do we have any left? Can we make any? We can't. Okay. Kaboom. Kablowie. Things gotta use here. Even turning around screws me over. Shooting that hard actually does nothing. Is the other one gonna do the opposite? Taking the ammo upgrade was definitely worthwhile. Hit you. Come on. Don't really have room for waste. There we go. Here. Is it gonna be the same thing again? Do the same. All of that explodes. It actually kind of did it itself there. Get me out. We're Shadow of the Colossusing this. Right into that brain of yours.
This time, you ain't getting back up.
Grace, where are you?
Sherry. Sherry, come in. Sherry. Shit. Grace! Grace, hang on. Grace. Grace.
Leon.
We need to get you out of here. Come on. Let's get you out.
There's no way out, is there?
Well, I'm not gonna leave your side. I'm gonna sit right here with you.
I guess this is it then.
Leon S. Kennedy?
Depends who's asking.
Alpha, you read me, sir? Yeah, they're safe. I got them. Yes, sir. Mr. Kennedy, I have a message from Captain Redfield.
I need to tell you about the Avengers Initiative.
I'll be damned. Can't believe that antiviral actually worked. Feel better than I have in ages.
Oh, thank God. I'm glad you're okay.
We got a dose with your name on it. We'll be back in action in no time.
Thank you, Leon.
Would have been a lot smoother if Chris hadn't been so late to the party.
Where is Chris, anyway?
No idea. I'm sure I'll run into him at some point. Yeah, I'll call you back. It's over then.
Yeah. Hope this really was our last hope.
Well, let's pray Umbrella hasn't left us any more nasty surprises.
I wish we could have saved Emily.
Grace, I didn't hit any of her vitals. She could still be alive.
What are you saying?
Maybe we can save her.
The government has confirmed the existence of an actively trading bioweapons lab located here in the ruins of Raccoon City. The origin point for the worldwide spread of bioorganic weapons. This illegal facility appears to have been in operation for decades.
Sources say that the extension of the lockdown and the recent series of mysterious deaths may be related to tragic events in Raccoon City 28 years ago.
Evan
evidence seized in Raccoon City has led the Justice Department to reopen its investigation into Oswald Spencer and the long-defunct Umbrella Corporation. Some believe the government deliberately drove Umbrella into bankruptcy.
The late Alyssa Ashcroft is credited with cracking the Oswald Spencer story. Conspiracy theorists are already claiming that she was killed in a cover-up, and that the organization responsible is secretly controlling our government.
Tonight, in a speech from the Oval Office, the president is expected to reject allegations of any government involvement since the Raccoon City incident.
So we're left on a very open, but possibly the most hopeful note this series has ever ended on. God, that is just so satisfying, I think, both to newcomers and longtime fans of the franchise. It's bringing out so many unresolved things from this series past, and not only addressing them, but addressing them so well in a way that feels like it was only natural to wait this long. I can't imagine the news openly saying, like, yeah, we found out the president's corrupt. Wonder what's going to happen with this. But it's kind of stupid, but it's appropriate Resident Evil stupid that, oh yeah, and I didn't hit any of her vitals, as if you could possibly know that. But hey, it's a victory lap, and so we've got to tie up every loose end possible. Actually, from that point forward, when Emily seemingly died, it definitely converges Grace and Leon's stories. Both of them are motivated by their failures, by the idea that they can't save anyone, and that they're not able to do the good that they're so desperately trying to. I mean, both of them started out fairly, low level. Grace wasn't even law enforcement at all, and both of them kind of upgraded their positions after some perceived failure, in Grace's case, her mother. With Grace's failure to save her mother, and then Emily, and Leon for failing to stop the Raccoon City outbreak. And in both cases, it wasn't their fault. But there's someone whose fault it was, and oh, that's really interesting. Of the original villain, of Spencer himself. Because he is also motivated by trying to rectify his past failures, by trying to save lives after he's taken so many. Even if he never meant to, in a way he meant to. He just thought it would be worth the investment, that it was for the greater good. But he saw that error by the end. That's why I think it's such a worthy successor to the rest of the franchise, because it's going back and recontextualizing old, almost throwaway plot elements in a way that gives them so much more depth and weight. It's the kind of game that's not only not relying on fan service, it's making the older games, I think, retroactively better. One of my favorite things about this, though, was introduced right there at the end, and I barely had time to think about it, but it really is brilliant. So we heard right from the horse's mouth what the purpose of Elpis was, and his reasons for developing it. And when Victor hears about this, he sees brilliance, but he's seeing it through the lens of the character he thought he was taking after. But we ourselves got the real story. We both want to see this thing utilized, but he, for the entirely wrong reasons, because he simply cannot comprehend an unselfish motivation. Which is a really interesting case of developing one character through their misinterpretation of another character. I began this series talking about the ongoing Resident Evil renaissance, and not only has it continued, it may have hit its peak. We'll see where this goes next time, because they've left a lot of potential, while still feeling like they've concluded their story here. And the series really needs to turn a corner here. This secret weapon that we were pursuing this entire time actually proving to be the salvation from the Resident Evil that has plagued us from the beginning. That's a really welcome twist. It's pretty much the one I never could have expected. And to be a gift from the creator himself just makes it so much more meaningful. A hope that this person with so much guilt tossed into the future, not knowing it would be so long before he'd be able to right his mistakes, but he did in the end. Actually, because of the other hope he put to the future. Even if in that case, it was only just the one life that he would have been satisfied with saving. This is a game that is getting so much better the more I think about it, and the survival horror, the action, all of it is some of the best this franchise has ever experienced. I don't know if I have much more to say about it other than Code Veronica remake? I mean, look, my first Resident Evil game was Code Veronica X for the PS2. I remember sweating as I took it home from Blockbuster, playing it at night, sitting in that jail cell, and the lighter came on, revealing the man on the other side of the bars. Went upstairs, saw a bunch of burning zombies coming out of the ground, and immediately noped out, and that was it for me pretty much until Resident Evil 7. What I'm saying is I'd totally love to see that one next so I can revisit it. Post-credits.
And Sherry's okay? Oh, good. I'm so glad. Emily, yeah, she's doing great. I'm actually teaching her how to read.
Grace.
You adopted her.
Grace. Where's that report?
Sorry. Leon, gotta go. Catch up soon.
I love her so much. She is such a welcome new protagonist.
Remaining PSAA forces have been neutralized. Retrieving the objective before they send in the wolves.
Five handgun bullets that I left on the floor. So, once again, that was Resident Evil Requiem. And, yeah, the action, the horror, the stakes, and the emotional human side of it that I think may have been missing from some of the earlier entries. It's all here. And is it better than the previous, entries in the Resident Evil Renaissance? I'm not sure. The cool thing is that they're all fairly different from each other, and Capcom has really kept a commitment to innovating with each new thing. Keeping what works, discarding what doesn't, and doing new things with each one, to the point where I think even going back 9 years to Resident Evil 7, I would still very much enjoy playing it. It would still feel modern and up to date, and you could say the same for anything since the Resident Evil 2 remake. They're just doing such good work, and for this sustained period, that's almost unheard of in the games industry these days. We've unlocked Insanity Mode, behind the scenes video, and Grace's report. And a whole bunch of other stuff, a whole bunch of other stuff, a whole bunch of other stuff. So maybe there will be something to revisit. I know they're working on a story DLC. Oh, look, the menu changes. The menu music becomes more hopeful. And I could use a break. Just like they deserve, so if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one.